came home from my husband's funeral to find her giving me 24 hours to leave my own house.
I am not the other woman. I am his real wife. We have a child together.
You invaded a grieving widow's home on the actual day of the funeral?
It is my home. He bought it for our family. She was his dirty little secret.
A secret? I was married to that man for 20 years. We built that house together.
You are delusional. He traveled for work. I am the only Mrs. Davis he ever truly loved.
Ma'am, you are accusing this woman of trespassing in her established marital home.
She is the trespasser. I have a legal marriage certificate to prove it.
He was my husband. You are a lying homewrecker trying to steal my entire life. The court will examine the documentation. Counselor, what is your client's position?
My client is the sole legal widow. This woman is an unfortunate victim of bigamy and fraud.
Fraud? He proposed to me in front of my entire family. We had a beautiful wedding.
While I was sitting at home raising our 3 children. Defendant, you claim you had absolutely no idea he was living a double life?
There was no double life. He was a regional manager. He was home every weekend with me.
He told my client he was an international consultant. He lived in 2 different states.
Your client is a liar. She is just a bitter ex-girlfriend trying to extort my family.
An ex-girlfriend? I paid for the funeral you didn't even bother to attend. Let us lower the temperature and look at the actual physical evidence.
Gladly. Here is my official marriage license from the state of Nevada.
The court recognizes a Nevada marriage certificate dated exactly 5 years ago.
Exactly. 5 years of wedded bliss. Now tell her to pack her bags and get out.
Your Honor, a marriage certificate is legally void if one party is already married.
He wasn't married. He showed me his official divorce decree from his first wife.
There was never a divorce. You fell for a completely forged document. Counselor, do you have definitive proof of his dual identities across state lines?
Yes. We have subpoenaed his complete corporate flight records and W-2 forms.
Flight records mean nothing. He traveled to provide for our baby.
He provided for you using the joint savings account I built for 20 years. Let me review these flight logs. The pattern here is highly irregular.
The logs prove he spent 4 days in Texas with her and 3 days in Ohio with my client.
That is a lie. He was in Ohio visiting his sick sister.
I am not his sister. I am his wife. Ma'am, the tax documents show he filed jointly in Ohio under the name Robert Davis.
His name is Robert Andrews. You have the wrong man on those papers.
He used his mother's maiden name to marry you and evade background checks.
No! You fabricated these legal papers to steal my inheritance.
These are federally verified tax returns, ma'am. They are not fabricated. You were nothing but his weekend escape, a secret second family.
Shut up! My baby is his true heir. We belong in that house.
The house in Ohio is completely outside your legal jurisdiction.
He promised me that house in his will. He said it was our future.
Did you ever actually visit this property before the day of his funeral?
No, he was renovating it for us. He wanted it to be a surprise.
The only surprise was you walking through my front door while I was grieving.
He couldn't bring you to the house because his real family was living inside it.
I refuse to believe this. He was an honorable man. We shared a life.
An honorable man does not commit felony bigamy across state lines. He lied to both of us, but I am the legal wife. You are just a mistake.
My child is not a mistake. You will not erase us.
Nobody is erasing your child, but we must establish the legal reality of the estate.
The legal reality is that her Nevada marriage is completely null and void.
You cannot invalidate my marriage. I have rights. I have a diamond ring. A ring he bought using the home equity loan he took out against my house. If he used marital assets from Ohio to fund a fraudulent life in Texas, that is financial abuse.
He took care of me. He didn't financially abuse anyone.
He literally drained my client's pension to pay for your Texas apartment.
20 years of my sweat and tears handed directly to a stranger.
I am not a stranger. I was the woman he actually wanted to be with. The emotional preference of a con artist does not dictate property law in my courtroom.
Then I demand the house as compensation for his fraud.
You cannot claim real estate compensation from the primary victim of the bigamy.
You will never get my home. I will burn it down first.
There will be no burning of assets. Counselor, do we have the original deed?
He told me my name was on the deed. I saw the paperwork.
You saw a forged document. The true deed is securely held by the family.
Prove it! You are all conspiring against me because I was his favorite.
The arrogance you display while unraveling your own fraudulent life is astounding. She thinks being the side piece makes her special. It just makes her gullible.
Call your witnesses. I want to see this supposed legal proof.
With pleasure. Your Honor, I call the deceased's biological sister to the stand.
The court recognizes the sister. Please step forward and present your testimony.
His sister loves me. She came to our baby shower in Texas.
I went to gather evidence. My brother was a manipulative liar, and you were an easy mark.
Thank you. Finally, someone speaks the absolute truth in this room.
You betrayed me. I thought we were actually family.
My sister-in-law is my family. She has been for 2 decades. You are a trespasser. Ma'am, do you possess the original documentation regarding your brother's estate? I am the executor of the true estate. I have the original marriage license and the deed.
Let me see those. They have to be fakes. Fakes.
You will not touch the evidence. The court will examine the documents.
The license proves my client married Robert Davis 20 years ago in Ohio.
And the deed proves she has been the legal co-owner of that house since day one.
But what about me? What about my 5 years?
Your 5 years were an illusion, funded entirely by my bank account. The timeline is indisputable. The Ohio marriage was never legally dissolved.
So my marriage certificate means absolutely nothing?
Under the law of bigamy, your Nevada marriage is entirely fraudulent and void.
You have zero claim to her house, her money, or her husband's legacy.
I am a single mother now. Where am I supposed to go?
Anywhere but my marital home. Give me back my keys. The law is clear. Ma'am, your marriage was legally fraudulent.
This is not fair. I gave him my youth.
This woman is his legal widow, and this is her marital home. You are a trespasser.
We will be filing for restitution regarding the stolen pension funds next.
I am ruined. I have absolutely nothing to my name.
Leave the keys and vacate the property by the end of the day.
I will curse his name forever. He destroyed both of us.
He destroyed you. I am keeping my house and my dignity. Enjoy the house. But you should know, the Texas baby isn't his only secret child.